What's up, douchers? So, gonna be going over some fantasy football stuff here. Check out our scores from week 3. Gonna show the top 3 performers from every team. See who sucks, see who doesn't. See what we can do. Kind of check out the playoff race a little bit and see what's going on. So here we go. All right, first week we got Austin versus myself. He had DK, Kamara, and Kyler go off. Well, Kyler didn't do too much, but hey, they got the dub, so it's all that matters. We got, on my team, I had Herbert, Swift, and Gesicki as my top 3 performers. Gesicki finally did something for once, so that was cool. Next we have King Flippy Nips, which is Grant, versus Ian Morton, Rick and Morty there. Ian got his first one of the season, beating Grant 127-100. He had Zeke, Keenan Allen, Antonio Gibson as his top 3 performers. Grant had Tannehill, Eckler, and Godwin. Zeke finally came out of the dark and decided to get some points. All right, then we got Crispy and Brian. Looks like Brian edged out Crispy to go 2-1 on the season. Crispy, big ol' 0 for 3. Sorry, Crispy, not doing so hot, brother. But Brian had Lamar, Devontae, and Mark Andrews. Devontae had a hell of a game. Crispy with Prescott, Henry, and Hilaire. Not a huge fan. I had Edwards-Hilaire. Fucker lost me money. Fumbling against the Ravens last week, so fuck him. Mason Bowles, 172. Let's go. Highest scoring of the week. He had Mike Williams, Mahomes, and Jefferson as his top 3 performers. Mike had Brady, Harris, and Blankenship as his top 3 performers. Mike's team kind of shit the bed this week. Kind of surprising. If we take a look at the box score here, you can see that he's got some of his dudes were real low scoring this last week. So, 3 from Damian Harris, 9 from Tyreek, 7 from Lockett, 5 from Pitts, 8 from the Packers D, 9 from Gronk. So pretty much shit the bed all the way around. Mike Williams, nice start by Mason on him. He had 33. That's a pretty big deal. Mike Williams is number 2 fantasy receiver right now this year, so that's pretty fucking nuts. Back to the overall league here, we had Hurst and Goal literally beat Evan by 1 fucking point. That was insane. He had Allen, Claypool, and Kelsey. Evan with Stafford, Robinson, and Barkley as his top 3 performers. Barkley finally had some points. Drops Evan down to 0-3, brings Todd up to 1-2. And then you got Casey, who's still undefeated, 3-0 versus Tyler. And he had Kupp, Wilson, and Higbee as his top 3. Tyler had Rodgers, Evans, and the Cleveland defense. So what a showing out by the Cleveland defense, am I right? They fucking are smashing, dude, 18 points. So this does give us a little bit of a, we'll go here to week 4, see the matchups. Got me versus Brian. I think it'll be a really good matchup. We got Austin and Grant, should be another good matchup. Ian and Crispy, both trying to squeeze out some wins. That'll be interesting. Both really projected close on there. Hurst and Goal versus Mike. So it's 2 brothers. You got Todd and Mike going off against each other. And you got Mason and Casey. That should be a great matchup, 2-1 versus 3-0. And then Tyler and Evan. Evan trying to break that losing streak, and Tyler trying to get up to 2-2 in the season. So kind of a quick look at everything here. We'll take a look at the standings real quick. All right, we got myself leading the division, followed by Austin, Grant, Brian, Ian, and then Crispy. It's over in the East. And then the West division, we got Casey, Mason, Mike. Then 4 through 6, we got Todd, Tyler, and Evan. So far, most points scored. We got Casey, me, and Mason's running out the top 3. Gondek and Austin doing the top, running out the top 5. And Casey on a nice little 3-game win streak. So this shows the win streak for everybody for the week. So we're good to go. All right. So, yeah, we're going to take a look here. Take a look at some of the players. Some notable free agents. I know this is kind of cheating. Everyone should be looking for themselves, but some key free agents right now. We do got some top-end kickers out there. We got Daniel Carlson, who's the #1 kicker, still out on the waiver wire. A couple tight ends. Christian Kirk, Sam Darnold. You know, we got some good guys in there. So check out the waiver wire. Make sure we're hitting that, guys. Make sure, you know, we see who's available and who's ready to go. You know, if anyone's looking for some receivers, some big names still available. We do have, like I said, Christian Kirk, Hunter Renfrow, Zach Pascal, Brian Edwards, Jalen Rager, followed up by Kendrick Bourne, Van Jefferson, Deshaun Jackson. So some big names up there. And then some top running backs available. You still have Peyton Barber, Jeremy Nichols, Kyle Juszczyk, Philip Lindsay. So some bigger names there. So yeah, so looking forward to next week's matchup. Hope everybody had a good time, you know, seeing what I had to say and hearing me talk shit a little bit. You know, I just wanted to tell everyone that it's a long fucking season. So those guys that are 0-3 or 1-2 can definitely turn that shit around, catch a nice hot streak. So we'll have to see how the year progresses. All right, guys. Catch you next week.